for granted.
Yes.
Thanks, Anna, for
Karibu.
having me back.
Yeah.
It's not my first time in this wonderful TV station that we
Yeah.
have here. So I'll be here in case of any questions. Niko hapa kusaidia.
Karibu sana, karibu sana.
Yes.
So you're Paul.
Yes, yes.
Tuambie, who is Paul?
Okay, many people know me as Paul, but in reality, that's not my name. My name is Coach Polyken Ochieng, or if we just remove the coach part, it's Polyken Ochieng.
Okay.
So that's my name. Polyken Ochieng was born and raised in Gidurai, so it's happy to be back home.
I know.
I don't reside in Gidurai anymore, but I respect this place so much.
Okay.
Yeah, if I just take you through my background, I've gone to school at Langata, I think it's Complex Center.
Langata Complex
Yeah.
Center.
Langata Complex Center. But then I'm not happy nowadays because the school is no longer there. It collapsed.
Yeah.
And also, I wish the one who was in charge, that is the late Crispinas Luangu.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish he was here today so that he can see the fruits where we have reached.
I know.
Wherever you are, we still miss you, we remember you.
Yeah, rest in
Yes,
peace,
yes.
rest
Let
in
him rest
peace.
well. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
So that's coach.
Yeah.
Una coach nini na how ulikama hapa aje na hii this pro swim, like just tell us about it kidogo.
Okay, fine. Receive greetings first from my fellow co-founder, let me call him that way. That is Coach Samuel Otieno. I respect that guy so much.
Yeah.
Even before I say a lot of things,
Yeah.
I really, really respect that guy. He's the one who made me to be where I am today.
That's really
So wherever you are, asante sana. And our aim as we founders is to make sure we take this brand to the next level. So ProSwim was formed and found with the two of us, that is Samuel Odoro Otieno and I, Polyken Ochieng Otieno. You can see we are sharing names.
Yeah, it's
The
kind
last
of a brother
name,
thing, yeah?
yeah, that's my elder brother. I'm the last born back at home. So ProSwim was formed in the year 2018. Yes, before the tough times of COVID-19. And by God's grace, we overcame. I remember I was seated here, I think 3 years back. We still didn't have any location for ProSwim Academy.
Okay.
And how it started, we were using the hotel's pools. And the first hotel that we settled for, that was the Clarence House Hotel. It's in Westlands along School Lane. We also thank the director there for hosting us for that short period of time.
Nice.
And also, when my brother came, because ProSwim was formed outside the country, when he came, we actually launched our second branch, which was along Lantana Road. And then, by God's grace, we decided to turn things around, and now we have our very own premise, which is along Muthangari Drive. That's off James Gishuru Road. That's where we have our main location. It's been a journey, not an easy journey, a tough one. It's all about dedication, discipline, and commitment, and that's where we are today.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow. That's
yes.
really nice. That's
Yes.
really nice. Na saizi kuna place mko allocated. It's okay, hizi places zingine mmekuwa mkienda lakini mmekuwa mkikodisha, si ndio?
Yes.
So mlika tu chini na your bro, and then you decided to bring like a ProSwim Academy. Watu wanalipa ama how do you go about that? Like how do I join it?
Okay. ProSwim Academy Kenya, maybe if I just explain more about the academy.
Yeah.
This is a school, it's a swim school, whereby we teach children and adults how to swim. Even the elderly, the retirees, each and everyone. We are open to make sure that this skill is passed to any kind of person.
Okay.
So at ProSwim, we've got 3 swimming levels. The charge is the same for all these 3 levels.
Okay.
I'll start with Learn to Swim.
Okay.
Learn to Swim for children is 10 lessons for 15,000, and for adults is 10 lessons for 18,000.
Okay.
The same applies with the other levels, that is intermediate, advanced, and Yeah, I think that those two, because stroke correction falls under advanced swimming level. So the charge is still the same. And our charges, they are monthly packages. Initially, we used to have the quarterly, biannually, all through to the yearly rates. But now we actually decided to settle with the monthly package only.
Sure.
And when we say it's being paid for, we don't mean that not any person can come and learn how to swim. Anyone can come. Let's get this sport into us, because it's one of the key things in life, and it is a very, very good thing to make sure also you master yourself. Because we look at many people who are traveling sometimes, some people are just maybe swimming, and then you happen to hear this kind of news that someone drowned all of a sudden. So we welcome everyone as much as it's being paid for, because it's not for free. Just come, let's get this skill into us, we learn it together.
Wow, that's
Yes.
nice. Na tuseme mtu kama ule ako Githurai, ajui hata umuhimu ya kuswim. Mtu kama huyo, seriously, utamapproach aje, like how will you start marketing this stuff? Because like, unajua Githurai venye iko, you've been there. Mtu kama huyo, utamconvince aje like, it's okay, kuna umuhimu ya swimming, like kuna places zile unaweza enda drown, there's so many risks, like kuingia kwa pool bila kujua. Mtu kama huyo utamconvince aje like aingie these classes?
Okay, fine. Let me start by saying sports can be done everywhere.
Yes.
People will say swimming is expensive.
Na iko na class yake.
Exactly. People will also say soccer is expensive to some extent.
Yeah.
But I believe sports generally, it's not expensive, provided one puts the effort they need to. You never know who is watching.
Yes,
That support could come at any time. I can testify, I never knew ProSwim is going to be here today.
Yeah.
But by God's grace, we're here having our own location.
That's so true.
So this is an area I've actually been, I've grown in this area, sorry. And that tells you it's never possible for anyone to get this skill right. And if maybe I take you through how I got into this sport, it's because of the help of my brother again.
Yeah.
So that does not mean we can't get this skill right. He actually took his time to make sure that it takes me through the stages of swimming. I wasn't getting it initially, but because I was putting a lot of effort and also being determined, actually I had to make sure that I get it right. So to those people in these areas, it is one of the coolest and calm areas actually. When you go to Maisa here, I'm trying to relate before I get back to you.
Maisa,
Yeah. When you go to Maisa here, it's been a while. I don't know if it still exists, but yeah, bado iko. So you'll see our youths have talent, by the way.
Yeah.
The girls, the boys. I used to see how people are playing soccer there. I actually was admiring it completely. And if the same amount of energy can also be put into this sport of ours, that's a swimming field, we actually call it sports and recreation. If the same amount of energy can be kept or even brought to this side, I'm sure we're going to have many people swimming as well.
Okay.
So what we encourage youth to do is not only to focus on soccer, because I've seen swimming has been underrated as well.
Yeah.
We need also to make sure we balance these things around. We've got a very nice facility not far from here. Even as I was coming, I've seen many swimming pools here. Just there's another one somewhere here. So that tells you we have facilities. We do have facilities. It's just to make sure we take advantage of those facilities. Like Kasarani Stadium. This place is not far from Kasarani Stadium. And I believe, from my point of view, what is making mostly the youths or even the adults in this area not to get into this sport, number one, I think it's because there are no coaches to take them through. So if we could have coaches also getting to mentor them on how it's supposed to be done. Because we have soccer coaches here.
Yeah, we do.
The only thing that we don't have is swimming coaches. And I'd be very happy if we bring this skill back home, which we should, Coach Samuel, wherever you are. We should also think about that, because there's a time we took our time. There's a time we were here trying to talk to schools. Some of them welcomed our proposals. Some of them didn't, but we don't blame them. It's because of how that sport is underrated in this area. And why parents are facing that challenge is because they feel like it's expensive from their side. I'm actually sure if you are doing this in a cold pool, as much as we are paying for it, because as we use heated pools, trust me, the charge is going to be fair enough. And also what I can say, if we could have several or various facilities, generally in Kenya, it doesn't matter the area, not only Githurai, because I see people losing their lives, people even traveling is a problem sometimes with this rainy weather. So it's very good if we had these facilities all over. So we don't want to talk about Githurai only. I'm sure if you go to Ruiru as well, if you go to other areas, if we had such facilities, then this sport will be well known.
Wow.
Yes.
Na, let's say for instance, kuna mtu amekuwa akiingia kwa sport, like maybe kama Maisa they walikuwa napeleka watu nje, like from one level to another. Like you grow. You go play for other teams and all that stuff. Mtu kama huyo pengine like amejaribu na anaona like this sport ailipi. Mtu kama huyo like ungetaka kumwambia aje? Because like kuna mtu amejaribu sport like in a paying version, lakini anaona like on my side it's not working.
Fine, I've seen that challenge. It's true. Sometimes I feel sad about it. Like where I stay, I see many people, the ones whom we used to play soccer with here at Maisa. Some of them are working as cleaners. They dropped their talent because it wasn't paying. They are not doing that because they are liking it. It's because they saw it's not paying at all. So my advice to such kind of people is never to give up. Never give up. In anything you do, number one, you need to be disciplined.
That's so true.
And then number two, also the effort, the amount of effort you put in what you do matters a lot. So you could not see results in 6 months' time, 1 year's time, but that shouldn't make you quit. ProSwim never just came like that. We had to be patient. We had to be patient. And if I can relate, actually, ProSwim began here in Githurai, if I can relate. Because I was the first client at ProSwim when Coach Samuel used to teach me. You see, during those days, we never knew we'll go out, come up with a name, form a brand, and now it's well known. People know it very well.
So, like, it all started in Githurai?
It all started in I was the first client at ProSwim.
He
took me through. I was a very poor student, a student who's not getting things right. But
shout out to bro, shout out to bro, you did a great job.
Great Samuel. So, but because I was actually committed into getting it, that's why I'm here today. So the same thing applies to that person who actually is playing football, playing rugby, because there are lots of sports here, but people are saying it's like they're not paying. Let's not even go far. If you look at our clubs here in Kenya, the football clubs, most of these big players are running away. They no longer want to play football.
They want to go play outside the country.
People are willing to change their citizenship.
That's so
because
true.
it's not paying them. The same is applying with swimming as well. So what I could actually tell those ones who have a talent, it doesn't matter what kind of talent it is. Be patient. Good things take time. Good things will always take time. Don't rush for it. I know sometimes you'll feel like, no, 2 years are over, nothing in return. But I have a very, very nice idea and a very, very good tip to everyone who has a talent. When you say talent, it could be even in terms of catering. When you say talent, there are those people who are born when they already know how to do things. They don't have to go and study
Yeah,
for it.
kusomea, yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes God is great. Actually, we are next to the church here.
I know.
We say God is great because He creates you, installs something in you, which you can earn from it in the
Yes.
future. So you see that gadget you are carrying every other day, the phone, the laptop, anything that you have, take advantage of that gadget very well. I'll not lie to you to, or I'll not lie to share with you that for us to be well known, we were using our phones. We are on media everywhere.
Yeah.
We never used to have cameras,
Yeah.
no video shooting.
No.
That phone you have is what is going to make you to be well known outside here. You could ask your fellow colleague, take me a video of how I'm playing soccer,
Yeah.
put it on media. As I like saying, I don't know who is watching.
That's so true.
It could land on someone's eyes, good hands, etc. So you need to make sure, as much as you're putting your effort, yes, also try and showcase what you do, because anyone else, you could get a scholarship, something could just come easily. So let's use our gadgets well to make sure also we are well known outside there.
Hata Moses aliulizwa ni nini uko nayo mkononi, ni nini uko nayo mkononi, ni nini uko nayo. Just go and use that one.
Yes.
And then Paul, umetuambia like hii prosim ilianza yote hapa Githurai. Now that's a good part of it. The name came like you came with the name like mkiwa nje ama still here in Githurai, like some few details about it if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So ProSwim was formed outside the country officially.
Yeah.
When we were here, we didn't have a name. You could find us as Coach Polyken and as Coach Samuel.
Okay.
But then Coach Polyken Samuel wasn't enough.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you could go to a pool, more so if it is not your own facility, and we also have other different coaches there. We could have Coach Brian, maybe my name is Brian,
Yeah.
and we are 4 of us. We are the same coaches.
Yeah, that's so true.
So what is actually happening, or what happened, we went ahead and came up with our brand to make sure we don't have those kind of confusions.
Yes.
Because even before we actually got the greener pastures, going outside and everything, we used to have an idea of a name. And ProSwim name has changed severally before we landed at ProSwim Academy. Because we were looking for something unique. It used to be called Dashing Dolphins. No, we saw Dashing Dolphins, iko na watu wengi sana.
Okay.
Now we are trying to avoid 2 clubs sharing the same name.
You just want to be unique.
We just want to be unique.
Yeah.
And so when we went out, that's in Dubai,
Yeah.
we also took advantage of that exposure. We did not take it for granted. And I pray that everyone else could also find some time, just even to fly outside the country, for them to see the difference, what is being done here and what is being done there. So when we landed there, what motivated us is how things were being run outside there. Those guys are very professional. Anything, more so from the transportation means, there's no chaos, everything. So we went ahead and so why don't we take this skill back home?
Back home.
Yeah. And when we are taking it back home, we need to go there with a unique name.
That's so true.
We don't want just to use any name. We want a unique name whereby if someone is searching for it, it's easy for them to get it. So, and funny enough, you know, my brother is the one who actually took me to Dubai. He's done a lot of things to me. Hey, that guy has done a lot of things to me.
That's really nice.
I've never seen a plane. I've had people going to primary schools. Mara leo wako Sarit, kesho tunaenda Wilson Airport. I never got that opportunity. I never got it. You know, we are coming from a very, very humble background, a very humble one. So when we had such kind of trips, our parents couldn't afford to make sure we go to Wilson Airport.
I know.
We couldn't go there. And by then, he said, fine, someday will come. And it came on that day whereby my brother booked me a ticket to go out. And when we went there, when I went there, for the first 6 months, we never used, I think 6 or 7 months, we never used to stay together, working under the same company. So actually brought me close to the company he was. And when I decided now to move from the hotel that I was working with, same company, but now there's something known as the pre-opening team. If a new hotel is opened, those people who've already had experience, they're the same people who are taken to go and launch the new facility. So it happened that I'm chosen to be among those people who are going to launch the new facility.
Wow.
It is called Rover the Park. I'll share with you the name. So after that, the accommodation was to change.
That's so true.
And when I changed the accommodation, I don't know how it was played. I think this was God's plan. I found myself sharing the same room with my brother.
Your bro.
Yeah. So, and we were in that room for, I think, 1 year plus.
Okay.
Yeah. And this was the best time for us to make sure now we bring those ideas together. Because initially, the accommodations were far apart away. And now we are together. Every time I leave, I leave him there. When I come back, we get to meet, exchange ideas. All those paperworks, all those things that people are seeing today at Proswim, that's how they were formed. Because of that, bringing the heads together, sharing ideas, and that's how we even brought this name, came up with the name Proswim. The logo, everything you see there, it was formed in that room where we used to stay the two of us.
Wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. Na Paul, kuna mse mahali pengine like hata story na angetaka kufanya kitu, maybe angetaka kwenda Dubai, like exposure hizo stuff zote, mtu pengine ako tu place corner, like akona hiyo talent, lakini mtu wa kumshikilia mkono ana like ako, lakini that thing inside him inamwambia like you can go, unaweza enda kwa hii country, you do this, you can go to that country, lakini like that, those we call them godfathers, auna kabisa, mpaka unaona like career ya msema like talent ya mse inadidimia kabisa. Mtu kama wewe ungetaka kumadvise aje, ama ungetaka kumwambia aje?
Okay, this will go to everyone. When I say everyone, I'll not focus on the youths only, even the adults. In anything that you do, I know there are those people who would want to go outside the country, but I'll prove them wrong. There's no need for you to go outside the country. Only if you know what you're doing. Only if you know what you're doing. And I'll still tell everyone, don't fight or don't use a lot of money so that you can go somewhere. Because we have agents, they will eat your money. If you go to, not all of them, they are good agents and there are those ones who are not good. So what you need just to do is take advantage of this home ground we have. Take advantage of it. Why am I saying take advantage of the home ground? We formed Proswim. Where is it as we speak?
In Kenya.
It's in Kenya. And it's doing very well. Because we are taking advantage of this space that we have. So I know many people will be like, I'm a chef. I think if I go outside there in a 5-star hotel, then I'm going to make it. No. It's not that way. Just like I said, use your phone, show people who are staying in Kenya that I'm a good chef. I can cook in the events everywhere. If you want, holla me, call me, everything. You will get to grow while you are here. If that day comes, then you're going to fly out easily. I never knew my day, but it happened. It was actually in a rush. I didn't have even time to prepare myself. It was actually in a rush. So God's timing is the best. I don't want to tell you that go pay agents. You can do applications, but God's timing is the best. Yes, don't give up. Take advantage of this space that we have.
Yes. That was really nice. Encouraging somebody somewhere, motivating somebody somewhere. That's really nice. I'm so happy to have you, like Polyken. It was really nice catching up with you. Encouraging somebody somewhere, motivating somebody. Ile kitu uko nayo itumie hapa kwa Kenya, hapa Kenya. tutatuma kwa social media, hata kama ni kwa harusi, tutataka mpishi, tutataka mwalimu wa kutufundisha kuswim, tutataka like use it here in Kenya. Like it's okay, God anafunguanga njia zake, lakini anzia home. Anzia home, and then our good God will have a way, and he'll make a way, a bigger one. Be blessed, be blessed. Keep tuned. DJ, tuende kwa ngoma moja turudi. Wow.